Okay guys, before we start this video, I would like to announce that I have another t-shirt. It's called Just a 2 Valve. So yeah guys, if you want to support the channel and help me out with making more content, as you guys saw in a couple of videos ago, I got a supercharger for the Mustang, a Kenny Bell 2.1 liter Kenny Bell. I still gotta save up for tuning, and I gotta get spark plugs, but funds are very low right now. My actual job is very slow, so money is actually really tight. So if you guys really want to help support the channel, buy a t-shirt, good quality t-shirt. You'll love it. It's fun to wear at car meets, and yeah guys. So if you once you get a t-shirt, once it comes in, take a picture of it like this. Even though I don't have a t-shirt yet, I'm still waiting for mine to come in. Take a picture like this, post on Instagram, use hashtag GreatBridgeGT, and I will shout you out at the end of my videos. Alrighty guys, and thank you, and see you guys in the video. What's going on guys, welcome back to another video. Today I've had a few people ask me what is a two-step or wotbox. Guess they're kind of new to the car community. So this wotbox or two-step, whatever you want to call it, it has two different names, but they're basically the same thing. But yeah, I'm gonna be explaining how that works today. Not a lot of people know what a wotbox is. A lot of people know what a two-step is, but wotbox is basically the same, maybe a little bit different. But today I'm going to be showing you guys my n2mb wotbox. You've probably seen it on the channel before. This is I think it's like my first ever video, was teaching you guys how to shoot flames. So yeah, I'm just going to be running down the software and how this wotbox works. Okay, so I'm not a super technical guy. I did not install this, but I know the basics of it. It cuts spark to the spark plugs. But you can put this anywhere. It doesn't have to be right here. I like it right here because it's closed. I can easily turn it on and off. Ran the wire up through the dash and all the way up through where your PCM is, and all the way up from under the hood. But that's all I know. But what basically comes with the n2mb wotbox, it basically comes with the wotbox, the wiring, and this cord for your computer. That's basically all it comes in the package. I bought this used, but I've seen unboxing videos. This is all it comes with. Pretty sure it comes with instructions. If not, there's online instructions on n2mb.com they can download and read over. But the install I heard was not too bad. But yeah, this is the wire. It plugs into here. Then the other USB end plugs into your computer. And you can download the software to go with it also. I will be going over the software here in a minute. Okay guys, it is plugged in. Right now you want to have your key turned on. I haven't done this in a while, and this beeping is going to get annoying, so I'm going to go ahead and shut the door. Okay, so once it's all plugged in, you can go to read and click read. Okay, so if you have a Mustang, you want to do Ford CKP. This is my settings. I have no lift shift on. I have my RPM set for launch control at 2900. But yeah, the settings are launch control, no lift shift, and you can even set your rev limiter. It also has a shift light, and all this is like nitro stuff that I do not have, so I'm not worried about any of that. But yeah, at a certain RPM, this whole box will flash blue. That is your shift light, so that's pretty cool. It comes with a shift light also. I was playing around with the rev limiter and I set it to 5800, a little bit close to 6 grand. But yeah, I may actually turn it off actually. But yeah, no lift shift. Let me explain that real quick. So basically, no lift shift allows you to, let me show you. There we go. It allows you to have your foot depressed all the way to the floor, the gas pedal all the way to the floor. So right now, the gas pedal will go no further. It's all the way to the floor. So basically, when you shift, you don't have to let off the gas. So you can shift, and bam, you're in gear. And let me explain another part. So if you were to no lift shift without a wotbox, there's a good chance you can grind your gears, or if you don't grind your gears, it's going to bang off the rev limiter for a second, which is not the ideal thing to do. It's not the healthiest for the motor, but believe it or not, a lot of people do it. But if you want no lift shift, a better way that will do less harm to your motor is a wotbox, because as soon as you push in the clutch, it triggers the wotbox and it cuts the RPMs. So your foot is still to the floor, but it cuts the RPM, so it prevents the RPM from jumping all the way to the red line. And you can shift smoother without grinding your gears and blowing out your transmission or clutch. I try to explain that the best I can. Like I said, I'm not good at explaining technological things, but basically you can basically have your gas all the way, or your foot all the way to the floor, and not, you know, have to worry about redlining. Now launch control. You basically have your foot all the way to the floor on the clutch. You want to have the clutch all the way to the floor, and basically you can set to whatever RPM you want. You can set at 5,000 RPMs, 3,500 RPMs, 2,000 RPMs, wherever you want, wherever you feel like your launch will be better and less squirrely. So you're gonna have your foot all the way to the floor. Then you're going to put the gas pedal all the way to the floor. And that sounds scary when you're revving your car, but if your wotbox works correctly and is set up right, the RPMs will not bounce any higher than what you set them for. It will basically be a rev limiter for launching. And once you let go of that clutch, boom, you're launching and you're going down the strip or the street, wherever you do, if you street race, wherever you do. So the rev limiter can be scary, because you can set the rev limiter to literally wherever you want. Like, you can set it all the way up to 8,000 RPMs, all the way pegged. I do not recommend doing that. You will definitely spin a bearing or something. Let's just say my buddy Corbin, he told me that when he had the swap boxes, he bought the wotbox off of, he went to MSD two-step, but he said he set it up to 7,000 RPMs, right? And he revved it there. He said that was a huge mistake. He said the car made a weird noise, and he said he was pretty sure he spun a bearing. But he was tearing the motor down anyway, so he wanted to experiment. So guys, do not go above the stock rev limiter. You can adjust it lower, but I do not recommend, unless you have a built motor that can handle higher RPMs than a stock motor. But if your motor is just stock internals, do not do this. I do not recommend it at all. But if you don't care about blowing up your car and you have the money, go ahead. Send me a video. I would love to see it. But yeah, if you're afraid to blow that cheap plastic intake on your car, it's not a bad idea to set your RPMs up to 5,000 RPMs. That's what I did before I got the metal intake. So yeah, that is a pain to have to do intake swap after intake swap. So if you guys don't feel like doing the metal intake swap and you want to keep your stock intake but afraid of blowing it, I recommend setting that at 5,000 RPMs. Also, not saying that will save your intake. Don't quote me on that. It might not, but it's less of a chance of your intake blowing. And guys, I was gonna make another video. Well, if you haven't seen the video yet, I taught you guys how to shoot flames. I will put the card right here. That's a whole other thing. But I'm just gonna say it. No lift shift is how you shoot flames, but I'm going to show the tutorial right here. I can explain it in that video. I don't want to explain it all over again. I already have a video up about it. But that's how you shoot flames, is the no lift shift option. Okay, so I'm turning my key back on because it kept beeping. So right now we are going to read again. So you want to read your car. So once you hit read and it reads everything, you can start enabling. So guys, if you want to know my settings, here they are. Go ahead and hit pause or screenshot or do whatever you want. These are my settings that you can use if you want. Let me, I'm going to go ahead and disable the rev limiter. I don't like the way it cuts spark. It just, I don't know. It's just, I just don't like the way, it doesn't even sound like a real rev limiter. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm just going to get rid of that. So, when you're done with your settings, you're going to go up here and hit right. So you'll see down here and it'll say programming has been completed. Then you can go ahead and turn your key off. And bam. That's simple, guys. And once you're done, just go ahead and unplug your wire. You do not need it plugged in at all times. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. So guys, I'm going to be posting this in a few videos, but I am sponsored by SW Lights. They sell custom retrofit headlights, fog lights, anything headlight related. So yeah, these are the Cobra switchbacks. They work with the turn signals also. I will show you here in a second once I turn on my four ways. And look at that, guys. I know my car is dirty, don't mind it, but yeah, guys, the four ways are on, and it works with the four ways and turn signals. So it really brings out some modernization to your Mustang. So it definitely makes it more modern, and it's just something kind of small, but it makes a big difference. And I really want to set Demon Eyes from SW Lights. I've seen several pictures of them on a new Edge, and they look amazing. I think they look amazing on this car. I'm slowly trying to convince SW Lights to send me a pair to review. I just don't have the money to throw in headlights right now, you know, the supercharger ordeal. But I think while the car is torn down, I think a custom retrofits would look good in this car. So yeah guys, if you think SWLH should send me a set to review and, you know, put out there, guys, leave a like and leave a comment if you agree, because I think that would be pretty cool, and I think that video would get a lot of views because a lot of people are looking into retrofits in these cars. And yeah, so SWLH, think about hooking me up. Just think about it. Alright guys, I hope this video guys helped you out a lot. That's going to be the end of the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate you guys for joining in. See you guys later.